Hello YouTube. This is my second remake video of the ceiling fans that are in my house. This is the ceiling fan that's installed in my parents' room, the master bedroom. And it was installed in 2003. This is the Hunter Berkeley, 52 inches. And it's in polished brass finish with cherry blades. Well, actually they're reversible from white oak to cherry, but the cherry side is down. And it has a frosted bowl style light kit. I'll demonstrate that right now. Whoops. Try that again. There. See? And you can dim the light because this is on the same 3-speed fan speed control and light dimmer as the rest of the ones up here, the one in my room and the one in my sister's room. So you can dim the light. And there are two, well actually there's this one here is a newer halogen incandescent knockoff. And this one here is the good old-fashioned 60-watt incandescent. See, does that look better? I don't know. I'll leave the light off. Anyway, this fan, like I said, it was installed in 2003, same time when mine and my sister's were installed. It is direct canopy flush mounted. And it needs to be because if it was any lower, if it was downrod mounted, my dad would hit his head. He's a rather tall guy. There's the Hunter badge up there. You can see it's kind of wearing away. Maybe I'll be able to pick up a spare if I ever find one on eBay or anything. Yeah. And it is mounted a little crooked. I don't know how well you can see. It's mounted slightly crooked. You can kind of see the mounting bracket up there in the ceiling. It's kind of crooked as well, so that's probably why. I don't know, you can't really see it right now, but I guess you can kind of see it there. But, yeah, that's the way it was. And notice the light pull chain is a little bit shorter. Actually, it's not. What happened was, when it was at its original length, one of the beads there kept knocking against the finial there and causing a tapping noise. So what I did was I pushed it up in there and it stayed there. And now there's no more knocking sound and it's silent. Alternatively, I could have just got a heavy pull chain extension, but that would look kind of mismatched. So I don't know. The blades are slightly warped. I don't know how well you can see. They are slightly warped, like, I don't know if you can see that, but this one is warped so that it's slightly more pitched. This one is very warped so that it's less pitched. This one stayed about the same, but it has bent a little bit that way, or it has bent downward. This one's also done that, it's bent slightly downward. And this one's bent slightly so that it has been not as pitched, so yeah. Anyway, there's the canopy. And the blade brackets are these really nice, I used to call these the clamshell blade brackets because they kind of look like clamshells, I don't know. I don't know, really. And it has 2 rows of these vents, very simple vents. And it does have vents on the top of the motor. And this one has the whisper, or doesn't have the, has the whisper silent operation, is that, I think that's what they called it. And it has the Air Max motor, which was first launched in, I think, 1997 or something like that. Or maybe 2000, I can't remember. But, and then it was discontinued. soon after this fan was made. I don't know quite when. But yeah. The globe is cracked, as you can see, right there and right there. So we need to get a new one. Definitely before we move, but it still stays up there. I don't know, where's the one where it's really cracked? Oh yeah, there. See, it's so cracked I can move these two pieces separately. And the light is a little bit loose. As you can see, the entire globe is. That's because the little pull chain right there is not tightened up enough. There's a little pull chain in there. I put a little packing peanut in there to try to tighten it, or to keep it in place, but it didn't really work. It helped isolate the vibration, though. But yeah, there's the reverse switch right there. And the pull chain. And the pull chain for the light, as I mentioned. Yeah. And this fan is quite silent. It used to have a problem where it would, the light kit would vibrate and it would make a vibrating noise. And it still does that sometimes, but not as much. And also it had a problem where the motor was making a vibrating noise up in the ceiling. But I fixed that by tightening the canopy up a little bit. And now it's working. It's very quiet. And as you can see, the blades are very dusty because this fan gets used 24/7, like most of the other fans in this house. This fan runs mostly on medium. Occasionally it'll be run on low. My mom turns it up to high, but high makes it shake and shimmy like crazy. So I told my mom not to use it on high a lot, but you know, she doesn't listen. Anyway, let's start it on high. And this fan blows a very good bit of air. And it's never made that noise before. It's making a slight squeaking noise. I don't know if you can hear it. As you can see, the light kit is vibrating like crazy. It's making a slight clicking sound up in the motor, or up there. And I don't know what that sort of squeaking noise is. It's never made that sound before. I truly don't know. But it is blowing a lot of air. Going very fast. The motor's making some hum, but not very noticeable. Let's turn it down to medium speed. I really like this medium speed. It's the perfect speed. I mean, it goes perfectly. It's very silent. You can hear. Can't even hear anything except for that awful squeaking. I don't know what that is. Hang on a second. I don't know where that's coming from. That might not be coming from the fan. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah. Medium speed. Let's turn it down to low speed. Oh, you might have been able to hear that clicking noise. That's just the little hair dryer testing thing. It's plugging, this outlet's on the same circuit as the entire room. The entire room is on the same circuit in the circuit breaker, and therefore it clicks for some reason whenever you turn the speed control down. Yeah, there's the low speed. It has a very nice slow low. It does blow some air. fan doesn't wobble at all, of course, because it's very well built fan. I really like the Air Max motor that it has. So yeah, that's the low speed. Now let's turn it off. I'm gonna stop it. So yeah, this is a very good fan. I forgot to mention they did discontinue this model a long time ago. I think back in either 2004 or 2005. I can't remember. But they did discontinue this model. Unfortunately, it was a very good model. And they made a few different models, or they made them in different finishes. They made brushed nickel, oil rubbed bronze, and I can't remember the other one. Yeah, I don't remember. There was one more finish that I can't remember. And there was a 4-speed model as well that they made. I think that was the oil rubbed bronze. Yeah, so that's the Hunter Berkeley in my parents' room. Thank you for watching.